Have you noticed that the excitement around smart screens in the kitchen is starting to fade? A few years ago, everyone thought the future of the kitchen was going to be a giant touch screens, Wi-Fi appliances, smart fridges, and voice controlled everything. But heading into 2026, buyers are starting to ask a very different question. Will this kitchen still feel useful, beautiful, and reliable in 5 or 10 years from now? And that's the shift that matters if you're planning a remodel, because the wrong tech choices can make your kitchen feel outdated faster than your cabinets, countertops, or flooring. Hi, I'm Andre Dessina, founder of Kitchen Planet. Today, we're talking about a major shift happening in the kitchen remodeling, the move away from the flashy first generation smart kitchen features and toward what I call functional longevity. That simply means choose design features that keep working, keep looking good, and keep adding value long after the excitement of the trend just wears off. Because when you're spending thousands of dollars on a kitchen remodel, you not just want something that looks cool on day one, you want a kitchen that still makes sense years from now. Let's start with what happened to the first generation smart kitchens. For a while, smart screens felt like the next big thing. You had refrigerators with tablets built into the door, ovens with complicated digital menus, smart hubs on countertops, and appliances that promised to connect your entire kitchen. And to be fair, some of that sounded exciting. You could look up recipes, check the weather, make a grocery list, control music, or see whatever inside you want in your fridge. But here's the problem: kitchens are not phones. A phone is something people expect to replace every few years. A kitchen is not. When you remodel a kitchen, you usually make a decision that need to last 10, 15, or even 20 years. Cabinets stay, countertops stay, flooring stays, appliances may change, but the overall design has to hold up. That is where a lot of first generation smart screens started to fall short. Homeowners began running into issues like outdated software, interfaces, failed updates, awkward menus, fingerprints all over your screens, and features they simply stopped using after the novelty wore off. And once that screen feels old, the whole kitchen starts to feel old. That's a big problem, because if you install a very visible piece of technology into the center of your kitchen design, that technology becomes part of the look. And technology ages much faster than natural stone, wood tones, neutral cabinetry, or a well-planned layout. This is why many 2026 buyers are shifting toward a different mindset. They still want convenience, they still want modern features, but they do not necessarily want the kitchen to look like a control panel. They want the technology to support the kitchen, not dominate it. That brings us the idea of functional longevity. Functional longevity means asking, will this choice still serve me well years from now? Not just, does it look good, impressive today? For example, a cabinet finish with a timeless tone may have more functional longevity than a very trendy color that could feel dated in 2 years. A deep drawer system for pots and pans may have more functional longevity than a gadget that only solves one problem. A quality faucet, soft close storage, durable countertops, good lighting, and easy to clean surfaces may add more long-term value than a touchscreen that may stop receiving updates. This does not mean your kitchen has to be boring. It means the features you choose earn their place. A good kitchen remodel should make everyday life easier. It should help with cooking, cleaning, storage, entertainment, and resale value. So when you're choosing where to spend money, ask yourself, does this feature solve a real problem? Will I still use this in 5 years? Can it be repaired or replaced easily? Will it make the kitchen feel better every day, or is it most there to impress people at first glance? Those questions can save you from spending money on features that look exciting in the showroom but become frustrating in real life. Now, this is where the future of kitchen tech gets interesting. The best technology in 2026 kitchen is not disappearing because people hate tech. It's disappearing into the design. That means instead of a huge smart screen on the fridge, you might see under cabinet lighting that automatically adjusts throughout the day. Instead of a countertop full of charging cables, you might see charging drawers, or built-in outlets inside appliance garages. Instead of visual speakers or gadgets, you might see clean surfaces with audio, lighting, and power integrated quietly into the space. Instead of complicated controls, homeowners are leaning back towards simple knobs, tactical buttons, and intuitive features that do not require a manual every time you want to cook dinner. This is a really important design shift. People want kitchens that feel calm, warm, and easy to use. They want the technology to help, but they do not want it to become the focal point. Think about a high-end car. The best features are not always the ones screaming for attention. Sometimes the best features are the ones you barely notice because they just work. The seat adjusts correctly. The lighting feels right. The controls are where your hand expects them to be. The experience feels smooth. This is where kitchen design is heading. Not more screens for the sake of screens, more usefulness, more durability, more comfort, more thoughtful planning. And this matters even more if you're renovating for resale. A future buyer may not be impressed by a 5-year-old smart screen built into appliance, but they will notice a kitchen with great storage, beautiful finishes, quality lighting, durable counters, and a layout that works. Those choices feel valuable because they are valuable. So, before you spend money on smart kitchens features, I recommend putting each through a simple test. First, does it solve a daily problem? Second, does it still work if the app stops being supported? Third, does it blend into the design? Fourth, can it be upgraded later without tearing apart the kitchen? And fifth, would a future buyer see it as a benefit or something they may need to replace? That last question is huge because not every upgrade adds value. Some upgrades add complexity, and complexity can actually make buyers nervous. If someone walks into a kitchen and sees too many screens, too many controls, too many apps, and too many systems, they may start wondering what happens when something breaks. But if they walk into a kitchen that feels clean, functional, warm, and thoughtfully designed, the reaction is completely different. They can imagine living there, they can imagine cooking there, they can imagine hosting there. That is what good remodeling should do. This is one of the reasons I built Kitchen Planet. Most remodeling great before construction even starts because people choose finishes, layouts, features separately without seeing how everything works together. You might pick cabinets from one photo, countertops from another, flooring from a showroom, and appliances based on sale price. But once everything is installed, it may not feel as cohesive as you imagine. Kitchen Planet helps you preview your remodel before you spend thousands. You can upload a kitchen photo, test different cabinet finishes, countertop styles, flooring choices, and overall design directions. Then see how those decisions might look together and what you're thinking about features like tech, better lighting, tactical finishes, or a cleaner layout. That preview can help you make more confident choices because the goal is not just to build a kitchen that looks trendy. The goal is to build a kitchen that still feels good years from now. So before you commit to your remodel choices, take a step back and ask, will this kitchen still work for me in 2026, 2030, and beyond? Download Kitchen Planet app and create your first remodel preview. And grab the free kitchen renovation guide, which walks you through the planning decisions that can help you avoid costly mistakes and remodel regret. You can go to our website at kitchenplanet.net and download the renovation guide, but also leave any comments below. Please subscribe, and this is it. I appreciate it, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.